Welcome to yet another fantastic episode of Planet K. My name is David Loaga. This is the show where we bring you everything exclusively and fantastically. This week we bring you very different things. Most of you might be wondering, where is Phoebe? Phoebe is yet to come. Just don't wonder. Just wonder. Planet K is very surprising. You never know, she might be in another place. It's a surprise. But anyway, let's go to K News this week and see what's in there.
Most of us don't always get time to meet or visit our grandparents, but thanks to Irvine International for organizing such a great day as to say grandparents visiting their grandchildren at school. Wow, this was so great to see these old people.
2004, that's when I became 4 years. 2013, that's when I became 5 years. I had the popcorn seeds, then I had the pan, then when I put the popcorn seeds in the pan and they start popping, all of them become into popcorn.
Here is Grandpa's spectacles. And here is Grandpa's hat. And this is the way he folds his hands. And takes a little nap. Okay, now.
Once there lived a lion called Simba. He and his friends. He was hiding and he was lost. Suddenly he got kidnapped and he did not have anything to eat. And they saw that he was hungry. They let him go home and eat food. They let him go home because they became nice people. The end.
Thank you.
Grandparents shared their stories with these kids. Ha ha ha. This was so hilarious.
Okay, there were many animals. They were living together. Now the lion fell sick. The lion fell sick. So when it fell sick, it called all friends to come and visit. But they were visiting one by one. So the first animal to visit was a goat. The goat went, it never came back. Then the lion said, another friend can visit me. This time the cow went. The cow never came back. Our friends are not coming back. Then the hare knew that the lion had eaten all the animals. And Mr. Hare ran away and did not visit. So it's very important to be clever when you are on earth. That's the end of my stories.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. We love to dance and play. Again, we love to dance and play. Again, we love to dance and play.
John, what are you doing? I'm not doing anything. But when Jaja came, he saw John was playing with sugar. Now this song goes like this. He got a song like this. Johnny, 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 eating sugar, telling lies. Open your mouth.
There were two blackbirds. One named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Oh, Peter, come back, Paul, and sit on the wall.
Oh, clap for grandma, clap for grandma. That was wonderful.
Goat bed are grow very fast. Goat bed grow very small.
Children also enjoyed themselves as they performed and danced to their grandparents. Wow, this was marvelous.
I found something different about this school, and it was such a blessing for me and my grandchildren. We've been not sleeping well, just looking forward to the day, and so we are glad. We have shared stories. She has heard about my childhood, which she didn't know.
It's also a good reunion as grandparents coming together like this and seeing the fruits that God has given us in our grandchildren. So we are so grateful to this school for everything that they are doing and in our grandchildren, developing them and making us part of what is happening in our grandchildren's development.
Whenever you call us, we shall always come. We are grateful.
Thank you very much for the function. I'm very happy to see such a thing I've never seen. Okay, keep on calling us. Thank you.
I hope and pray this idea will go on around other schools also, so that we realize we don't spoil the children. Because some people, sometimes they say the grandparents spoil the grandchildren, but we have realized we shouldn't spoil them, give them good ideas and help the parents to bring them up.
It has been the first experience. It's nice, we have liked it, and I hope you will call us again so that we continue to encourage these young ones to grow to our age. You know, for us, we are very happy because it's the first time it has happened. We did not imagine in our lifetime we could see grands, and we are very happy. And these children themselves must be encouraged to see grands with them, and we pray that they get inspired and they grow to know to reach where we are and do what they should do for their grands as well.
I've been so privileged to be here and see the performance of my child, and I've been very, very impressed by the hospitality accorded to us by the staff, the management of the school, and it's an indication that this is a very, very good beginning for uplifting the standard of our young generation.
What does it mean to be a grandparent? To us, grandparents are treasures. They are treasure houses of wisdom. When you look at from where you came from, that is the treasure house. We are the jewels from which we were dug from a deep sea of ocean. And the deep sea of ocean to us at Orel Vine, that has been our Grandparents' Day. Grandparents' Day has been a day to recognize the importance of the most important, of the most special people in our lives. Look back where you came from. That was the deep sea of ocean. That was the jewel that you are. So to us, our children have been able to recognize that they have heritage. There is a community to look up to. There is a person, a footstep to follow for their future generation. So I would like to thank every grandparent that has made the Orel Vine Day such a day. It was a great day, a day full of relationships, a day full of happiness, a day where children were able to see their long-lost grandmas and grandpas. Yes, they've been able to spend the most marvelous time that they have ever spent. Grandparents' Day, a day of relations, a day of heritage, a day to recognize the importance of the very special people that make us who we are.
Welcome back from K-News, and I hope you learned something and got updated about what's going on. But now, what is it? Getting all these things when you're not healthy. So we bring you K-Health this week as you get updated of what's going on and what you should keep on how to keep healthy. Just check out This Week in K-Health.
Through the sky, through the sky, through the sky.
Hello friends out there watching Planet K. My name is Dr. Maureen Kamateka. I work with Muju Care in Mulago Hospital, and you're welcome to this episode of K-Health. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic, and we are going to talk about red eyes. I think that most of us have seen red eyes, or our friends have had red eyes, or our sister or brother in the home has had red eyes. So we are going to look at what red eyes is, what causes it, and some preventive measures. So just looking at what red eyes is, in the medical terms we call this conjunctivitis, and let's have a look at what our eye looks like. So here is a picture that shows the normal eye, and the conjunctiva is the clear lining that covers the eyelids and the white of the eye. So in a normal eye, the eye appears white, as you can see. And if you see in that picture there, the clear lining that covers the white of the eye and the eyelids is what we call the conjunctiva in the medical terms. And so what happens in the red eye is that covering is either irritated or what we call inflamed. And so it appears red, as you see in that picture as well. So then that's what appears as the red eye. So we are going to look at some of the causes of the red eye, what causes the red eye. As I've mentioned in the medical terms, this is called conjunctivitis. So the commonest causes of red eyes is either infections, and infections are commonly either viral or bacteria. All these are bugs that cause infections. The other causes of red eye are irritants, and irritants may be chemical irritants, and commonly chemicals are some of the things that we commonly use in the home, like soap, like detergents. If these also come into contact with the eye, they actually may cause irritation of the conjunctiva and cause a red eye. The other causes of red eye include allergens, or these are substances that also may cause allergic reactions. So the body reacts to these, and if they come in contact with the eye, then the conjunctiva is inflamed and it appears red. And the common allergens are pollen grains in the flowers. Some people who are allergic to those, if they get in touch with the eye, then it affects the conjunctiva. It may appear red. Other common allergens are dust mite. These are very small bugs that also cause irritation in the eye. So in addition to the ones that we have looked at, the causes of the red eye, foreign bodies also can actually cause irritation of the conjunctiva and cause red eyes. And of course, foreign bodies are several. Sometimes as children, we may be playing with pencils or a pen and you stick it in the eye, or you may be walking in the compound and a small insect falls into your eye. So a foreign body can also actually cause irritation of the conjunctiva and make your eye red. So we have looked at the causes of red eyes. We are now going to look at some of the symptoms or what you may see when you have the red eye, apart from, of course, the eye appearing red, there are other symptoms that can help you to know that you have a problem with the eye. So looking at the causes that we mentioned, especially the infections, present with other symptoms in addition to the eye appearing red. So we are going to see in a number of pictures here some of the symptoms that we see. So commonly, as we have said, the white of the eye will appear red, and even when the eyelids are lifted, they will also appear red underneath. In addition to that, commonly some people get excessive tearing, so you see a lot of tears coming out of the eyes. So the other symptoms also include itching, and this is very common, especially with red eyes, which are as a result of allergens or allergic reactions. This also may be common in red eyes because of infection. In addition to itching, usually some people get discharge from the eyes. The discharge may be a clear discharge, or it may be yellowish, and often at night the eye actually may discharge a lot of this discharge, and when you wake up in the morning you cannot open your eyelid, it feels stuck together. So we have looked at some of the symptoms of red eyes, and we are now going to look at what happens if you have those symptoms. If you have red eyes, then what should you do? For the parent out there to identify, most of the time you will know if your child has been out playing in the garden and they are allergic to pollen, or if they've been out in the dust, in the smoke, you will be able to tell that this is what may have caused. And most of the time what is required is really to just wash out or remove whatever it is directly from the eye. If it is a foreign body, you can actually blow it out of the eye, or use a cotton bud. If it's out of reach, you cannot blow it, you can actually use a cotton bud and remove it out of the eye. And so most of the time this redness will actually resolve on its own in a few days. However, for the other causes of red eyes that we looked at, especially the infections, there may be other additional measures that you have to take. You may actually require to see a doctor, especially if the redness is very severe, and also if there is intense pain in the eyes. If the child also is reporting problems with looking at light, if they feel pain when they look at the light, those are signs that there may actually be other complications or other problems with the eye apart from the redness which you're seeing. So you will need to take the child to see a medical professional who will examine the eye and then be able to provide the appropriate management. For the bacterial infections, these require sometimes to have antibiotic treatment, and as I've mentioned, for those it would be good if the doctor is prescribing this medication, and the medication is usually in the form of eye drops, as we see here in this picture. So they are drops that you can put in the eye, and they will help to clear the infection away. In addition to that, also it's important if the red eyes are because of infection, as we have said, it's very important to also keep the eyes clean. So sometimes also red eyes which are caused by allergic reactions can be managed by medication, especially if the itching is very bad and the redness is also very bad. Sometimes the doctors can prescribe some eye drops also to help to relieve some of those symptoms. But as we have said, children, if you feel those symptoms, please do not keep quiet. In case your mommy or daddy hasn't yet seen, please go to them and tell them what the problem is so that you can get the appropriate care. So we have looked at what red eyes is, what causes it, how it can be managed, but we are going to now look at something which is very important, which is preventive measures. In case somebody in the home has red eyes, how do we make sure that it does not spread to the other people in the home? And the most important thing about red eyes, of course, is hygiene, and especially for red eyes which are caused by infection, they're actually very contagious. They can easily spread from one person to another. So if in the home there is one child who gets red eyes, which are because of either bacterial infection or viral infection, they can actually spread to the other people in the home. And they are easily spread, the infection is easily spread by contact. So if somebody touches the eye and the discharge from the eye touches the surface and another person touches the surface, then they can also get the infection to themselves. Also, if a child, for example, is washing their hands and uses a towel to clean the eyes, and then somebody else uses that towel to wipe their hands and then touch their eyes, that can also be spread. So it's very, very important, children out there, to wash your hands very well. Of course, we know that it's good to wash your hands with water. And for the little ones out there, if you're short, you cannot reach the sink and you can't wash your hands properly, please tell mommy and daddy. We see in this picture here that washing hands, you have to wash with a lot of soap and also water, and make sure that you wash actually the far end of the hands to make sure that your hands are clean. So another important thing, if you have red eyes, especially which are caused by bacterial infection or viral infection, and you're going to school, as we have said that this infection can easily be transmitted from person to person. Most of the time when you see a doctor, they may actually advise your parent to keep you at home for some time to help the infection clear before you go to school so that you don't spread it. But the most important thing we have said is to ensure good hygiene, wash your hands properly, and then you will not transmit this infection to the other people. So we have looked at red eyes, what red eyes is, what causes it, how it is managed, how you can tell that you have it, and how to prevent it. So I hope if you have been out there listening, because red eyes is actually a common illness or disease. So I hope that you have learned something very important from this session that we have had today, and that out there at school and back at home, in case you ever get red eyes, you're actually going to make sure that you don't spread it to other people. And that also, if you ever get red eyes, you will actually be managed properly. So parents, we have talked about the management. Please ensure that you actually take the child for appropriate management, especially for the cases of red eyes caused by infection. Thank you very much for watching me today, and I hope to see you next time. This has been Dr. Maureen. Bye.
Fly through the sky, through the sky, through the sky.
Welcome back from K Health, and I hope you learned something. But now let's go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back with K Talk. Welcome back from that short commercial break, and you're still watching Planet K. And don't forget, for any views or comments, you can write to the address display screen, SMS service to 6565 Planet K, and you can also like our Facebook page, Planet K NTVUganda. You can also add me on Facebook, David Izaloaga. We still got to talk more. If you have, I can also do an MC, which will just talk business. Anyway, we're students here. We're come to talk about things. Basically, things that are in our community, in our lives, and so much more. Check out this week's Skate Talk, and hope you enjoy.
Fly through the sky, through the sky, through the sky.
Hi viewers, my name is Natmanya Brenda, and this is Skate Talk. I'm in P7 Nakasero Primary School, and today we're going to talk about girl child. I will have my colleagues introduce themselves.
My name is Anena Flavia, and I'm in P7P.
My name is Ondo Tom Joel, and I'm in P7S.
My name is Akech Sonia, and I'm in P7P.
My name is Alupa Francis, I'm in P7P.
My name is Nakai Cindy, and I'm in P7.
Well, as I said, the topic is girl child. And let us get a view from Flavia.
a girl child is a child below 18 years. Empowering a girl child is supporting them and making them be reasonable citizens in future.
Thank you, Flavia. Let's get a point from Joel.
A girl child is is a girl below the age of 18 years. Why I support the girl child is because the girls are the future mothers of tomorrow, are the future leaders of tomorrow, and mothers take more time to take care of children than the fathers. That's why I support the girl child. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel. I'm now going to ask Alupo to give us a point.
Ways of support empowering a girl child through education, prompt payment of school fees, provision of scholastic materials.
Thank you, Alupo. Now may hand the microphone to Cindy.
I think girl education should be empowered, but some cultures think that girls should not go to school. They value boys more, but I think girls are the mothers of tomorrow, so they should be educated. Let's get an opinion from my colleague Sonia.
As my colleague Cindy said, some cultures believe that boys are the ones supposed to go to school, but girls also are supposed to go to school because they can do many great things like some of our leaders today. So that's all I have to say.
Well, as my friends have said, in my opinion, I think a girl should be empowered because look at people we have today. Many girls are being educated so that we can compete like against men, because men have a belief that women should not work, but we as girls, we have to get educated so that we can remove that belief that women should not go to school. We all have the same rights because we are all human beings. We are created by God. We should have same rights because girls and boys, we are one. We are not divided. Girls also need to be educated. Girls have to get education so that they can work hard and be empowered. Girls have many responsibilities. If you may look at our mothers, they're the ones who take care of us, and us as girls, we need their assistance. We need counseling from them. So they give us all the counseling that we need. Thank you.
Fly through the sky, through the sky, through the sky.
I hope you enjoyed K-Talk. Welcome back from K-Talk. And that's all we had for you this week in K-Talk. But now we're going to one of the most interesting sessions we have in Planet, and most of you enjoyed as I do as well. But now let's go to K-Talent and see how this should. And don't forget, you can also bring your talent at Kampala Serena Conference Center, and we can showcase it on our screens free of charge. Anyway, just check out this week's K-Talent.
Hello, I am Beruzi Faith. I'm the mother to this lovely girl. I'm so inspired with her zeal. She really loves music. She keeps reminding me all the time, oh, Mommy, I have a lesson, I have a concert. I've supported her in a way that I bought her a guitar, and I make sure I follow up on her guitar lessons. It's an inspiration because we never had the opportunity to learn music when we were young. So I find it really intriguing for kids to start at this early age.
She's my best friend. She's 7 years old. What I like about her, because she likes me, and she likes the things I like.
My name is Lita. I love guitar lessons. I think music is my best, and I have very many best friends. I can't count them. I love music because it's somehow what I wanted when I was young. When I grow up, I want to play this guitar like Teacher Paul. Teacher Paul is my teacher. He teaches me very well, and I like it.
Welcome back from K Talent, and I hope one of the most interesting sessions. As I told you before, don't forget you can also bring your talent to Kampala Surrender Conference Center, whatever it is, it's riding bicycles, you have skills, at whatever place. Just bring us at Kampala Surrender Conference Center. We just showcase it on our screen free of charge. You can also like our Facebook, NTVUganda. Add me on Facebook, David Izaloaga. No problem. We shall get in contact with each other. But anyway, let's go for a short commercial break. We'll be right back with one of the most interesting places. Oh, segment in Planeke. Fanta. Don't click the dot. Welcome back from that short commercial break, and you're still watching the #1 TV station, and this segment is Fun Time. That's where we get to see children enjoy themselves, have fun, and whatsoever thing it is. I hope you enjoyed this week's Fun Time. Please, it's a pleasure. I host you this week on Fun Time.
Number 9, he likes to dance and keep in time.
Everything on earth has a first step to take, and this week we bring you Little Muheji Primary School kids as they graduated from top class to primary 1. Wow, this was such a wonderful and memorable day for the kids and parents since it happens once in a lifetime.
Having you at our graduation ceremony. Feel comfortable and settled. Remember, dear Mama and Daddy, our future depends mostly on your presence and assistance as we live happily in this world under your good care. A good parent cares and attends to his or her dear children by educating
at Little Meheji Junior School, where the youngsters of top class have graduated to primary 1. As you can see, these kids are very excited, and they are going to have their own cakes, and there are 4 streams of top class. Top class blue, top class yellow, top class red, and top class green. These kids are very excited. They are going to have some presentations for us, and we are really going to enjoy them, so stay tuned. These kids were smartly dressed in their gowns. This was so incredible. Very many people, including parents and well-wishers of these wonderful kids, attended the function. Different performances from the graduates were also displayed at the ceremony, and this made the function so colorful.
Mommy, Daddy, thank you for taking me to Little Med School to get quite an education, because education is for you, education is for me, education is for all.
Our dear parents, we need to say thank you for entrusting us with your children. Last week we concluded our P7, our pioneers, and today we are here yet to graduate these children. We can't take it for granted. For the 8 years that we have been able to move with you, we've moved a big distance, and our commitment is still real, that we'll be able to ensure that we give the value to these children, such that in future, when we are no longer in this world, the children will be able to say, we got value from Little Med School.
I want also to congratulate our little ones upon their victory. I understand they are now going to primary 1, and as we have heard from the head teacher, we do believe that even when they go to any other school, they will perform well. So parents, make your little ones stay here at Little Med. Don't let the good rob you of the best. May God bless you.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me.
Augustus, Nantare, Shanice, Nachiwa Anisha, Ounenzi, Joshua.
Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been.
By the virtue of the powers entrusted to me by Little Med School Council, I confer all the pupils whose names I've seen read a certificate of nursery completion. Congratulations, pupils.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're
Okay, now we're going to interview some of the parents of the youngsters. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. What's your name?
My name is Aaron Mukama.
Who is your child in this school?
My child goes to Little Muheji Primary School, where we are. She's called Angela Takisa.
And she's in which class?
She's in top class, actually. She has graduated to go to P1.
Why did you choose Little Muheji as the school?
Well, it's one of the most outstanding schools in Nansana, and they are very good at handling kids in terms of education.
What advice do you give to your child?
My advice, I advise my child to read so hard so that she should become a nurse like me.
So why did you choose Little Muheji as a school?
Little Muheji? Okay, Little Muheji is very, okay, it has a standard. It is a nice school. They are educating very well. Yeah.
Thank you very much. As you can see, these kids are very happy, and their parents are also very proud of them, and they are really enjoying themselves, and their parents really thought that they made a good decision to choose such a school.
Abalemeddwa bangi yadde bangi nnyo gwe toli mwabo kiringa bw'olaba akalulu ne kagwa ku ggwe.
I'm the head teacher of Little Muheji School, both nursery and primary.
So why do you think parents should choose your school?
We provide the best education and we have the best parental care. It is the best school in Uganda. Yes, that's why they chose the school with very good feeding, co-curricular activities. So I believe that's why they are giving us many children.
So are you very happy that these kids have graduated?
I'm very happy. We prepared them. They are ready for primary, and I believe they are going to join Little Muheji Primary School for their primary education.
What advice do you give to the graduates?
I would encourage them to work hard, to know their God when they are still young, to associate with their friends, to respect their parents and their teachers.
See, this school is a very nice school, and she's encouraging more children to come to her school in Nansana. And she has said that such functions are very, very important to kids because it shows how good education is to them. So if you have any other function like this, you should bring your invitations to Kampala Serena Conference Center, and we give you our services to the fullest. Thank you for watching Planet K.
Number 9, he likes to dance and keep in time.
I hope you enjoyed Planet K this week, and I hope you had fun in whatever things we showed you. It was really fantastic. But anyway, for any views or comments, you can write to the address below screen. For any views, you can still SMS your views to 6565. You can also like our Facebook page, Planet K NTV, and please tell your uncle, brother, everyone to like the page. But anyway, if you have any occasions, whatever, please contact us so we shall come to your place of service and serve you very well. It's free of charge. Don't worry about the amount. It's free of charge. We shall come to give you the service because we are turning on your world as Planet K. Thank you very much, and I hope We see each other next week, sometime, same station. Bye-bye.